Hey, welcome to Political Integrity, where I try to take viral news stories and show them to you in the truth that they are. Whereas social media influencers and mainstream media and even politicians themselves have edited videos in a way that is the misinformation that they want you to believe is the truth when it is far from it. So, without further ado, let's get into the first video. And in this video, you're going to see at a Pennsylvania rally that Trump is speaking to Pennsylvania and letting Pennsylvania know that there is a loyal group of women from North Carolina that are here to see him, and they go to many of his rallies. And the media will then take that and later on spin it in another video I will show you right after.
I have another group from a place called North Carolina. Has anybody ever heard of North? We love North Carolina. The beautiful ladies over there.
Okay, so in the next video that you are going to see here is going to be Brian Tyler Cohen. And in this video, he is going to make you believe that Trump has no clue what state he's in, which, as you just saw, he had pointed out that there's women from North Carolina. And then in the clip Brian shows you, he looks over to these women and he asks them, as North Carolina people, if they agree, which means he's saying, North Carolina, do you agree? And he proceeds to try to make people in a YouTube short believe it, and it goes viral. Now, mind you, this guy is so media biased, it is really, really bad, and he makes millions of dollars in doing so. You can look him up on Social Blade if you don't believe me.
Now, keep in mind, Donald Trump is in Pennsylvania right now. So remember that and watch this.
Speak a little bit longer. You know, how would you like it? A guy's waiting with his family for 3.5, 4 days. They have a tent, and the tent is set up. They have hundreds of them, and they wait. And then I walk in, speak for 15 minutes, and leave. I don't know, somehow. Would that be okay, North Carolina? I don't think so, right? They want me to speak all day.
So yeah, if Republicans were looking for the guy who's in cognitive decline, I think we found him.
And in this next video, we have Harry Sisson, who, by all accounts, is a young Democrat who still, to this day, supports Biden and is trying to convince people that Biden is still mentally fit to hold office and run for president, claiming that he himself has asked him tough questions and he answered them. And that means he's fit, even though with our own eyes, we've seen repeatedly at live and taped events that Biden was unfit to run. Like saying that the boss of a manufacturing plant is fit to continue with this mental health issue just because the workers are still getting the job done. There's people below Biden that can still get the basic job done. Doesn't mean they're doing great and are doing what's best for our country. They're doing well enough for our country to continue to survive and limp on. But that may not be what is best. And he wants to support Biden. Let's listen to what he has to say.
The next clip I want to show you is Donald Trump having another senior moment. Now, this is something the Republicans don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about Donald Trump's mental decline, but we can all see it for ourselves. So just take a look.
A little bit longer. You know, how would you like it? A guy's waiting with his family for 3.5, 4 days. They have a tent, and the tent is set up. They have hundreds of them, and they wait. And then I walk in, speak for 15 minutes, and leave. I don't know, somehow. Would that be okay, North Carolina? I don't think so, right? They want me to speak all day. You know what?
Yeah, yikes. So his rally today was in Pennsylvania. It was not in North Carolina. He goes to the crowd, would you be okay with me just coming in here and speaking for 20 minutes? And are you be okay with that, North Carolina? And it was silent. People are like, what did he just say? Like, what? Sorry, this is the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania here. I don't I don't know what this guy is yapping about over there, but he just completely mixed up the state. He has absolutely no idea where he is or what's going on around him. I mean, this is becoming a pretty consistent theme. Like, in the past year or so, Donald Trump has now said that he was in North Carolina when he was in Pennsylvania. He said that Obama is still president, that he ran against Obama, that we're going into World War II, which happened 80 years ago. He confused Nikki Haley and Nancy Pelosi. He couldn't even identify his own ex-wife in a photograph. I mean, this is not somebody who's sane.
So clearly, you see that this young adult is putting out misinformation, which equates to basically lies. Because as you've seen in the first clip, Trump knew exactly where he was. He's talked about Kamala Harris and her stance on fracking changing in Pennsylvania. And then he was telling the crowd in that first clip that there are women there from North Carolina, and he was referring and asking the women in this clip that both Brian and Harry are presenting to you as a lie. That's why you must get your news from multiple sources and not always believe one single source. Fact check certain things yourself, and if you find that they lean more in one way, then maybe it is time to question if what you saw from them is actually the case, because this is hurting our country. People will actually believe this, and whether you like a person or dislike a person, a lie like this cannot stand. It doesn't matter on which side of the political aisle you are on. We cannot have such lies coming from people on social media or even in the media. This is getting ridiculous, and also this was shared by the campaign from Kamala Harris. So whether it was her PAC or somebody else, it has been shared throughout social media, and it just gets ridiculous. Now, later, if you'd like, I can make a video speaking to Trump's policies, because unlike what this kid seems to think, Trump has policies, Agenda 47, not Project 2025, and Trump does speak to his policies in there. Now, I went looking and did not find policies from Harris yet listed on her campaign website, but as Harry states, he has said some policies, and I want to keep this as neutral as possible. Harris has said about no tax for tips like Trump. Harris has said that she is working for nationwide abortion rights. Why she doesn't try for that now and they let it slip away while her and Biden were in office, I have no idea. But she has said that. She has advocated for better health care. She has, with Tim Walz, saying that they would like a higher tax credit for children. So they have said some policies. Another policy they said that people may not like are gun control, where she is for mandatory confiscation of guns. Now, that I would assume wouldn't mean all guns, not taking away our Second Amendment rights, but certain guns that they deem we shouldn't own, which typically the talk has been AR-15s. So there you have it. You guys can take the video for exactly what it is, factual, showing how biased the media is. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. I'd like to have a respectable political chat. And please don't go on these channels and harass or anything of the sort to these people on these platforms, channels, medias, whatever I showcase. Please, let's keep everything respectful. You can dislike their videos, you can say that they are lying, but keep everything respectful. Do not say hateful stuff. Let us be the bigger people here and just calling them out for the lies that they have. Thank you.